Hey guys, welcome in the kitchen. I'm Danielle and we're ready to rock and roll with tonight's meal. If you saw the picture before, you know that we're making quesadillas and homemade salsa. You're gonna laugh at how easy it is. I know it's easy to walk through the grocery store and just pick that jar up off the shelf, whether it's in the chip aisle or in the fresh foods aisle. They're both good and they're both a solution when you need to. We get it. We all get it. Some days you just don't have the time. But when you do have the time, and I'm telling you, it's not going to take a lot of time, we can whip up a homemade salsa in no time. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. What I've got going is I've got chicken on the grill right now. I've got a timer that's got 36 seconds left before I flip it. I'm going to show you how awesome our grill pan is. You've seen me do this before, where we take raw chicken breasts and turn it into a grilled perfection in 10 minutes. 5 minutes on each side. Boom, boom. Bob's your uncle. It's done. Okay? We're going to do that to our chicken. We're going to pull it off. We're going to set it aside. And then we're going to get our quesadillas going as well. So while the second part of the chicken is cooking, we're going to work on our salsa and get our salsa done. By the time that chicken's done, hopefully, and all that works, it all works out perfectly, you know, kitchen timing is key. We're going to be ready to throw our quesadillas together. So there's my buzzer. We're going to get started. Let's rock and roll. All right, so I'm lifting up my grill press here. And you can see some of the chicken has stuck. We're just going to flip it over. You can see it's got a nice grill color to it. I'm just putting that press back down. Kitchen timer. And we're off to the races. So, all I did to that chicken breast, I didn't put any oils or anything on it. I just put some of our Tex-Mex seasoning on it when I first put it down on the grill. All right, so off we go. Today, we are mastering our food processor. This is what our salsa is going to go into. Everything's going to go into one spot, one quick, easy, simple thing. This is awesome. This is, I keep telling you, and you watch me use it for other things, but today and I tell you every time that we're going to use it for salsas, and today we're actually going to use it for salsas. You got a glimpse of my very messy drawer. It's really bad. I got to fix it. I know. Okay, so what are we going to do first? We're going to take our small onion. I actually have a quarter of a very large onion. We're going to take that and I'm going to quarter that. Just like that. And I'm going to put it in there. Boom. And then I'm just going to quickly chop that up. Okay? This is going to be so fast and so simple. You can do that. You saw me do that. Look at that onion now. Perfectly minced up. Okay? We're going to take half of our tomatoes. I have 2 cups of tomatoes here. We're going to just start with 1. I'm going to put in 2 of my cloves of garlic. And I'm just going to take, just sent my jalapeno off. I'm just going to take the skins off my garlic. Have you ever taken the skin off your garlic with one of these little rubber things? Well, you got to take I guess you got to get the root part off first, but there you go. There, that's better. 1 garlic clove. Actually, you need to see a little bit better. How's that? That's good. Way to go. Good job. All right, let's get that out of our way. We have a messy workstation surface today where you have limited spots. Garlic clove, skin right off. Skin stays right inside the little tube there. It's perfect. We're going to add a jalapeno, a seeded jalapeno. So I'm just going to take the edges off of my jalapeno. Leave the seeds all right in the center. Throw that into the organics bin. Get rid of your seeds. Your seeds are the heat. Any seeds left, and you'll have more heat than you'd like. Unless you really like heat, then put all the seeds in you want. But in this house, heat is not something that we like. Okay, so I've got jalapenos, garlic, and half of my tomatoes in here. I'm going to put on my top, and I'm just going to start chopping. Now you can't do this. This isn't going to get you anywhere. You've got to give it a little bit of a push, okay? You can watch what I'm doing up there. You can see how quick it's happening. Pull that out. You can see part of it going already, right? So now we're going to add the rest of the tomatoes in. I've got my cilantro here. I have about half a cup of cilantro. That actually, I guess I don't really need to do this because I just think that this is a really neat trick for chopping up herbs. Get a pair of awesome shears that spring open. That's the key. Your kitchen scissors won't work because there is no spring to open up the scissors. But you could just dump this right into here as well, because this is basically a chopper. Now, those of you, my friends that are chopper friends, your efforts are not lost here. You just have to do this a little bit differently, a little more individually, and then throw everything into a bowl. Chop your cilantro, chop your tomatoes, chop your onions. Just do it all separate batches, and you're off to the races. It'll work just as well for you. Same concept. We're going to do a tablespoon of lemon juice. Yeah, that's about it, eh? What'd you say? Pretty close? Yeah, we're all about approximates here. Oh, almost beat the chicken. Okay, so I'm going to just stir this a little bit. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to pull my chicken off. There's our chicken. 10 minutes, no questions asked. Super moist, super fast. It's cooked fast, but when you use the press, it cooks faster, and that's where the moisture sets in. Okay? So that's amazing. Oh, don't do that. I've done that before. So we're going to rest our press there. I'm just going to turn this off for a quick second while we finish off our salsa. Now, you can do whatever. If you wanted to add more tomatoes to make it more red, if you wanted to add less onion, if you wanted to do whatever you want, you can totally do that here. It's totally your salsa, and we did it in 5 minutes. Just a hair over 5 minutes. Yes, salsa in 5 minutes, totally possible. The help of your tools in your kitchen. When you have the right tools, you can do the right things. You can be the chief of your own kitchen. It's awesome. So this is the salsa we're going to use today. We're going to put this on our quesadillas. All right, so what do I have for my quesadillas? We're going to keep this super simple. This is like the most kid-friendly thing that you're going to get, man. There's just no worries here. We're using cheese. We're going to use a touch of salsa, and we're going to use chicken. Yeah, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's the way it goes. So, I have my chicken over here. Can you see me? Probably not. Let's see if I can pull the chicken over here. Okay, salsa. Cheese. We don't need any of those tools, but we will need the chicken. Okay, we got the chicken here now. Oh, I got the white cutting board, which gives you guys the awesome glare. Okay, so I'm just seriously just going to slice my chicken super easy this way. Nothing to it, no rocket science issues here. We are just slicing the chicken to break it up for the quesadillas. If you wanted to add something to your quesadillas, if you wanted to put the sour cream in now, you could do that. We are going to use it at the end. I have a house that not everybody loves sour cream. So for us, we put it in a bowl on the table, and you can use it as a dip later on. There's our chicken, all set to go, okay? I'm going to set my utensils down. I'm going to turn my burner back on, but I'm only going to turn it on to about medium. I'm going to pull out my wraps now. Right, you've got your wraps good to go. Oof, I need more room. Okay, so we're going to use our olive oil press, our olive oil spray. One of my favorite tools in this kitchen completely is our olive oil spray, right? Perfect for every use. And it only uses a little bit of oil. I have olive oil in here. You could put canola oil in here. You could put whatever oil you wanted to in here. You could even put maybe a couple of sprigs of something at the bottom to flavor it. It's all up to you. I'm going to spray my tortilla shell. Just quickly, I'm going to place it on my burner. First, I'm going to put the cheese on. This is like the glue, right? Everything we put on top of the cheese is going to stick because the cheese is going to melt. We're going to throw some chicken on here. We're going to build this rather quickly because we don't want the quesadilla to burn. So that's why the medium heat, and that's why the quick motions. We're going to put just a little bit of salsa all around here because you don't necessarily want to cook your stuff too much. Okay, we got a little bit going. Again, you do what you like. I'm going to top it with a little more cheese. Hopefully it melts. Right? Then we got the cheese on there. And then I'm going to put another quesadilla on. And I'm going to spray that one just the same as I do with the olive oil. And then the press. This is only going to take like 2 minutes, and then we're going to flip it, right? But because our press isn't fully heated yet, it won't grill on the top side at the same time as it's grilling on the bottom side because we took it off the burner and it has cooled off. So this is a really simple recipe that you can whip up. This could be a snack. This could be could go along with your Mexican night. Could go along with the sweet potato rice we made yesterday. That's kind of where I got the inspiration to stay on the Mexican trail tonight. You got tons and tons of options here to work with. You just got to go with the flow in your kitchen, right? That's just how it goes. In every kitchen, you got to go with the flow. So I'm going to grab my tongs, these ones that are sitting right here, right in front of me, and we're just going to flip this. Oh, I've got a spatula just in case we need a mess to clean up. There we go. And we got a success here. Perfect. So now the cheese on the bottom is also going to melt. You could turn this up a touch to get it cooked faster. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this 3 or 4 times. That's going to be my quesadilla. I'm going to take my pizza cutter and I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces, or 8 pieces, I guess. And we're going to serve it with some sour cream, some leftover sweet potato rice from yesterday, some of the salsa we just made, and maybe a little bit of extra cheese. There's our dinner. That's quesadillas. Now, we're also eating early, and we'll probably eat another meal at 8 o'clock, but you can always add to that. You could throw in some nachos, or you can throw in some of the Spanish rice. You could make your meal huge, as big as you want or as small as you want, with all the different components that you can throw together. So this is our grill pan. This is what we use today. This is the one that makes a masterful chicken. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. I just dare you to try it. You know, try the chicken. You won't understand it until you actually try it. Most people don't. When they try it, they're like, I can't believe that came from there. It's amazing. We've got the salsa. We did the whole thing in 5 minutes. Yes, 5-minute salsa right here. And once you get to be a pro at that, you get to vary it as much as or as little as you want for your own kitchen. And the rest is here. You saw the rest of it there. So take this to your kitchen, have a blast with it, and enjoy your quesadillas. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.